Hello, welcome back to my podcast. Today I'm here with
DDragonic. Hello.
a little big, but we don't care about that.
See, it's a little tight in here, but I could fit if I crouch down.
Hey, do you hear yourself through my mic?
No, I don't.
I'm surprised. No, it's surprised. Okay, let's start the podcast. So we just got your name. So what you got a favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yeah.
I want to say black.
I mean, yeah, we got.
Black
If you,
and white.
let's say if it's not, it's legit just your avatar. Black, white, tiny bit of I guess brown, gold, whatever you want to call the horns. I guess that would be brown.
Yeah, it's kind of like a brownish.
Yes. This one I have no blue on it, but like my favorite colors are blue. This pink goes really well
Blue,
with
but
black and white.
you're all pink. That's what I was about to say. It's just like you look all pink.
Now a pink.
It's
This one's
blue.
like a cow, not a dragon. So can't really say too much about it. Your favorite animal? Don't really have to be real, but
Does fantasy count?
I mean, but yeah, if it's an animal, yeah.
I want to say somewhere between wolves and dragons. I can't decide because I love both of them very much. Also, if I start looking around randomly, I terribly apologize because I'm trying to make sure my cat's not destroying my room.
No, cats are gonna be cats. You got to always watch them. So
Okay.
Dragons are pretty neat. I like cats. I like how they're so chaotic. Chaotic? I think that's the word. I don't even know. But okay. How long have you been, I guess, in the furry community or a furry? For years, I don't want to separate this.
I've been in this community for a while, man. I want to say ever since like 2013. So I want to say it's been almost like 10 years,
10 years,
since I've been a furry. Like since, yeah, like when I was like in middle school, I was like a furry.
I joined, I guess, like I think just July, sometime during the summer. So
Well, welcome to the community.
New, still like newbie.
It's a good one. Yeah, he's still a noob, but welcome to the community.
There are some bad parts of the community. Also, like those animal lovers.
Yeah.
Stuff. Do you own a fursuit or like plan on getting one? They are expensive, so.
I would love to have a fursuit. So, thing is, I had planned on getting a fursuit for a long while. When I had my previous job, I was making some decent money and I was like saving up. But as much as having a fursuit would be cool, they're just very expensive nowadays. Like almost 3,000 around there, $3,000 to $4,000 for like a decent fursuit. So I don't have one, and I don't plan to get one for a while. But I do really want one. So I would love to get one. It's funny enough that the persona would actually be. I'm a dragon here, but my persona is actually a wolf. So
That was gonna be my next question. What's your first one? Well, you just answered it. So that's I could answered my question before I even asked it. That's nice. Gosh, I just answered that. Have you been into, I guess, furry cons? That would be it. Have you been any?
So I went to a local one around here.
Counts.
It was a while ago though. It was a local fur meetup at a con called Animate, and
Anime.
it's like an anime con in Miami. I live in Florida, so There's an anime con in Miami, and I went to like a local furry meetup. So it wasn't a furry con, but it was a furry meetup,
Meetup, yeah.
and it was cool. I got to meet a lot of decent furries and whatnot. So this was my actually first time experience meeting furs in real
Like,
life.
I feel like it would be neat. It could be neat. He's over there vibing. Almost hitting your head on the ceiling every time you move. Okay.
No, my bad. I like touch that little like.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about, I guess, being in the community?
So okay, so my favorite thing about the community, I would definitely say, is just like the people. Now the community basically, it's it's kind of like divided. You have some people that are little
Good and bad.
yeah, kind of little good and bad. But then this is more going toward the nice side of the community. It's just the people, man. I've met a lot of chill people. A lot of cool people. What do you call it? Just whether it's like coming down to like just like play games and chill, or just have someone to like kind of like cuddle with or some stuff like that. It's a good community. That's my favorite thing about it. Now, sadly, I will say that there's some things that like the bad things kind of outweigh the good, but I try to look at the good side of the fandom, which I like, which is just generally animal lovers. I love animals,
Cats. I
so
love cats. I like parrots. I really want a parrot.
it's
I don't know.
one of
They have
those one of those rare avian lovers.
Birds are pretty good though. You kind of. What's your least favorite thing about being in the community?
Hmm.
You could still say people because they're awesome
Not
back
putting
there.
people. Well, I mean, I guess I am kind of putting people on the spot here, but the weirdos. So
Yes.
basically, like,
Massive head
you know, there's a lot of people in the fandom that are
out there. Weird.
interesting out there, yeah. And they're the people that kind of put like a really bad impression on the furry community. Uh, it's kind of hard to go into detail because if I were to go into detail, you'd be here all night with me. But long story short, yeah, the thing I don't like about the community is the misaccusations and the bad people of the fandom.
And
The people that kind of like make other people look at us like we're like fucking creeps. Essentially. Can I curse on this show? I'm so
I
sorry
don't
if I'm
even
cursing.
know. I don't know yet. So just do whatever comes naturally, I guess.
Okay, if that's the case, then bleep every curse word that I say. So
I'll do
yeah.
my hardest. I guess you kind of did lead onto my thing. It's like, why do you think us get? Why do you think? What is it? Be us or we? I don't even know. Why do you think the furry community gets hate? Do you think it be those type of people you were just talking about?
Um, I want to say, kind of, yeah. Also, give me un momento.
Oh, you're saying 1 minute, so I was like, okay.
So, well, my finger's not that big.
Bro,
Hey, look, see?
compared to mine, they're massive.
Yeah, it's just like
You
just
could
grab
literally
your head
just.
and
You could-
just eat you. Aww.
Yeah.
But what was the question? What was I going on about?
I guess why you think the furry community gets hate? And that's what I ask.
So, okay, so it gets hate because of certain people. Like the thing is, like when we talk about furry community, at least the standpoint that I see is just people that generally have a love for animals and want to express that love for animals to anthropomorphics, which is basically personas and whatnot. Like I love dragons, so like this is my persona. It's me as a dragon, as a human character, basically. But then, of course, there's dark sides of the fandom, right? Or more, how should I say, uh, lewd
Yeah.
would be the word. So yeah, so you have those people that basically, yeah, those people that basically go into the fandom, and nowadays, social media is, very expansive. Everyone can like type out and express their feelings, and those darker people of the fandom that go on social media, they'll end up being like, saying shit that should really be kind of like kept to yourself, or kept in the fandom. So when people that aren't in the fandom hear about that, they kind of like, like that's kind of bad, like I don't like that. So that's why I think it honestly gets so much hate because of stuff like that.
Yeah. There are weird people out there. There are a lot of weird people.
Yeah, like for me, for example, like I'm a furry, right? But I don't
I'm
really,
British.
being a furry for me is a personal thing.
I don't know what this for me yet. Just, I don't know. Something.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
So,
It's fun.
oh, what are you doing up there? Hey,
It's, hey, you
come
catch
down
trying to
here.
do you catch trying to do some parkour. Let her do some parkour, man.
Dude, he's about to parkour my glass off the fucking table. Wait, give me one sec.
Go get the glass.
Hey, hey, how'd you
Uh,
even get up there, man?
he's a cat. What do you expect?
Ah, ow, and he just scratched me with his nails.
He's a cat. What do you expect? The chaotic. What's the cat's name?
But, little bro.
Little boy. Interesting.
Little bro, because he has a sister. We call it little sister and little bro. A little sister and little bro.
I mean, that works, yeah.
But, yeah, it's just the final conclusion. I prefer to keep, at least IRLs, I prefer to keep my, you know, this fandom as something that's privately, like, something that I like privately. I don't really like to share it with,
Family and friends.
outside people. Yeah, family, friends,
I don't.
coworkers, stuff like that. But there's other people that will not think the same way that I do, and they'll openly express it. And when they express it, you can express certain things, but you should respect boundaries of other people. There's like, how there's things that you normally shouldn't say in front of people. Regarding the fandom, if you're sharing your love for the fandom and there's some stuff that that other people won't like, you really shouldn't share it. That's how I feel about it, and that's why I think the community gets such a bad rep.
Where's this? There's something. No, no. Oh, yeah. I would have. I would have. I guess what get you into the fandom? Fandom? Kingdom? Whatever I called it. I was calling it Kingdom last video.
Oh, I'm so sorry about doing this. It's just
It's fine.
okay. Wait, can you give me just 1 minute? Let me hurry up and get my.
I think the question is like what introduced you to the kingdom? Nope, fandom.
What introduced me to the fandom was actually my way of getting introduced into the fandom was a funny story. So when I was in middle school, my brother used to be a furry. He used to browse like old forums and everything, like Fur Affinity and whatnot. He used to kind of show me like artwork sometimes, and I kind of liked it, because I already had a big love for animals. So he got me into the fandom. Funny enough, later he left the fandom. Like for whatever reason, he just hated the fandom after I got into it. So he left the fandom, and I ended up getting into it and staying with it for the next 10 years up to now. But that's actually like the funny story. Like I got into the fandom from my brother, and I stuck around for a long while.
You still are sticking around, so When I show interest in some stuff, my siblings like they hate it. So I don't know. There's something about that. What do we? I guess least favorite species. It's like something. I guess the species that annoy you the most in VRCHAT. Like, alright, there we go.
I'm least favorite species, like in general.
Yeah. That bugs you a lot or something like that.
I kind of want to say I know myself, and I don't want to lie to myself or lie to you.
Don't lie.
I kind of don't like Avon, like birds and whatnot. I'm not a big fan of birds.
I haven't really.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
I haven't really been in the kingdom. I'm keeping trying to say kingdom. I don't know why.
The kingdom, the animal kingdom.
But I haven't been here that long in the community, so I don't really. I guess you can say have least favorite ones. Do you have anything? I mean, like you know how like new furries don't really know much. Is there anything you don't like about new furries? New furries? New. Oh, God, that tongue.
Well, you see, if we do that, then that means I'm going to be interviewing you. But so what was the question? Any advice for new furries?
I mean, you can say advice, or you can like say something you don't like about new furries. I mean, like.
I mean, I have no problem with new furries. I think it's actually nice to have new furries go into this fandom.
I know.
But if I had to give advice, I would definitely say when you're in the fandom, you're going to meet a lot of interesting people. You're going to meet bad, you're going to meet good people. I mean, but that's what every fandom, right? Every fandom has that. But with the furry community specifically, I feel like sometimes the bad will outweigh the good. So, as a new furry, basically just, watch who you talk to, make sure you don't get into like, anything that's like toxic or, what's the word for it?
I don't know either.
I had the word in my head, but I'll just stick with toxic. Just don't get into like any friendships or anyone that's toxic or anything. If you want to stay pure, avoid E621. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't think there's anything bad about like, any like advice I can give someone that's new furry. Just pretty much it's all just common sense, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, one thing like if you have any like I guess YouTube channels or anything you upload on, so I can like put them in the description.
Oh.
I'll put it.
I if I have any YouTube channels.
Yeah, so I'll put them in the description. The video, because
I don't have a YouTube, but I have a Twitch and I have a TikTok, and I'll make sure to get this bean on my TikTok as well. And the TikTok is the same as my VRCHAT username. It's Dragonic, with 2 D's, 2.
Yeah, I tried to
Yeah,
follow
I
you. It
meant to
just
do
did
that.
not let me. It's just because I was going to text you some stuff, but it didn't let me follow.
You're good. But that's pretty much it. I just use Twitch and TikTok. So
I also upload those podcasts to YouTube too. So I have a link to my TikTok. So it should be like beside the share, follow, whatever on my profile. Yeah.
to end your interview, can I eat your camera?
Yes, but we got like 5 questions left.
Camera looks very tasty.
My camera. Also, don't get on my table. This is my table. Hands can be on it. It's not bodies. We probably head through the wall anyway.
Give me
Don't
give
leave
me
my
the
table.
table.
What? Stop it. Gotta get it pressure washed.
Eat the flex.
Okay. Do you ever like? Do you have a favorite, I guess, band or song?
I don't have a favorite band, but I have a favorite type of genre,
That works.
as that counts.
I mean, just favorite music. I mean, yeah. So spit.
So I love all forms of music, but my favorite is possibly going to be country and classic rock.
I don't like country that
That's what I
much.
grew up around.
Country has to be like one of my least favorite type of genres.
What? You just never listen to good country. That's
I've
it.
listened to
It's
like
a good
one
genre.
country song I honestly liked. All the other ones I've heard, no.
One. One country song. I could give you an entire like book right now. Give me that. I'm gonna eat that.
It was the inside of your hands. And where I work plays like the same 5 country songs every time, so I hear the same ones always.
Oh,
This
man.
is probably a stupid question, but I'm guessing that's your favorite VR avatar.
Bassoons are king. Bassoons are Chads. Okay. You just gotta like, you gotta go up to someone with your bassoon and just hit them with the flex. Just show them that. Be like,
Yes.
oh yeah, touch the muscle.
Definitely
Touch
fake.
it.
Okay.
Just get some of that action. Look at that.
So, okay. What do you want to do in the future?
What do I want to do in the future? That's a hard one to decide. Like, does this just mean
Like in general, want to travel, have a good job, or both? I want to travel, to be honest.
uh um I would like to travel. That'd be cool. There's a lot of places I'd like to see. I think one of the places that like I've always kind of wanted to visit is what do you call it? Always wanted to go to Japan.
Japan.
I'm not much of a weeb, but I just love so I love car culture and everything. I would love to go to Japan, get a car there, and just like experience like Japanese car culture. That's something I've always wanted to do when I get older. I mean, I'm 25 now, but
What's the latest movie? Like, I guess you watched.
It's an old one. It's called Interstellar. It's from 2014.
It's not that old.
Dude, yeah, but I mean, I watched it recently because I never watched it, and let me tell you right now, that movie will change your life. It is an incredible movie. For anyone that's going to be watching this, watch that movie. It's incredible. It's an amazing experience. I did not mean to lick your mic, but you know what?
I don't want my mic.
You're gonna eat the mic.
It's not even plugged in. He's gonna ignore that. But
Just plug it into my nose.
the latest movie I for just I think. Well, no, I think I like that one. But like the movie series I've watched was The Evil Dead. I like Evil Dead.
Oh, Evil Dead. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that one.
I'm on a TV series now. But yeah. What's the funniest joke? Or do you got a joke?
Oh man, funniest joke, huh?
It could be a little dark humor, just not too bad.
That's a hard one, man. I don't crack jokes too often. Can we skip this one?
What do I always do? If someone asks me a joke, I just point at myself.
No, don't do that. Or else I'm gonna eat you.
What does eating me have to do with anything? How do you eat the camera? You're probably gonna come after me, so be ready.
Well, the camera's just an appetizer. You're the dessert.
That's like I guess as a joke.
Hey, look, that's my joke. For all you horny fucks out there, that's not a lewd joke, okay?
He's in 2 for 4. No, he's shaking your head to the now. People like what they like. Not for those. I'm not trying to think of any more questions. Would you ever, like, I guess in the future, leave the fandom? Your boy's lagging. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, am I lagging? My
No,
bad.
you're
Sorry.
back now. You had to, so here then.
What was the question?
Would you ever leave the fandom?
Oh man,
That's a hard one, yeah. Not really hard.
that's something I've asked myself a lot of times. And I probably won't ever leave the fandom. I mean, I've been in it for 10 years, right?
That's really longer.
I've met plenty of people. I've met people that just joined the fandom. I've met people that have been in it since like the early 90s, man. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to leave it anytime soon.
I mean, I already got no more questions, so you can go ahead and eat the mic. I mean, the camera. Or if you got anything you want to ask me, you can go ask me.
But before I eat the camera, I should interview you sometime.
I mean, I do need to do a Q&A, so sometime or another.
Because I wanted to do interview videos eventually at some point.
So just hit me up on, I guess, TikTok if it ever lets me follow you.
Yeah, I'll definitely message you, and I'll let you know when I start doing it, when I get the willpower. Because the most important thing about making videos, people, is having the willpower and the motivation to do it. And sometimes I have none of that because I work 50 hours a week. So yeah.
I still got school and I have a part-time job, so.
Yeah, it's tough. I know how it is.
Yeah. I don't work today, so.
I got one question for you though. If you were to get any avatar on VRCHAT to be your persona, what would it be?
I already have it for some. It's another dragon, but it's not like this. I'm getting someone to draw it, and then maybe I can like find someone to do it, like make it into an avatar. I have like
Maybe I can have a blueberry snack.
It's exactly as blue, so you get that right. Like my logo is like 5,000 words long, so.
Oh man.
It's pretty chunky. I should put a link to the website in my bio. It would be pretty nice. I had to make an entire website because I couldn't paste the 5,000s into Discord or anything like that.
Is there any ending intro you want to do for your video?
No, man, just eat it. That's gonna get the outro. I'm gonna making the whoever I interview do the outro would be like the funniest.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's eat
Well,
it.
since this beautiful interview is coming to an end, I'm gonna eat the viewers as an appetizer, and then I'm gonna eat him after.
My tongue. Honk.
All right. Goodbye, viewers.